just say that I learned a lot. We all learned a lot about that process. I actually am currently working in a cooperative business, so we have consensus meetings all the time, and I brought a lot of what worked and didn't work from Occupy the Farm into the business event we're running right now. And something I've learned subsequent to the farm, again informed by the farm, is that actually boundaries are good, and that a completely horizontal consensus process doesn't always, as people have been saying, yield like quick turnaround on decisions, but you kind of have to really weigh where your values are and what you want to achieve. If it's something that has a short turnaround time, you might consider using slightly amended procedures. If it's really important and morally weighty, sometimes it's worth waiting out the several hours that it takes to reach that decision. So you gotta be flexible.
What time is it? We have to clean the theater. What? Next show starts. Any more questions? Yes.
How's the film going to be distributed?
Yeah. Thank you for asking. What? I don't know. Buy that woman a drink. We're really lucky. This is like a regular commercial theater. Regal is like one of the biggest theater chains in the world. So the fact that we packed the house opening night is. If we can do well in Berkeley, the Regal, Mr. and Mrs. Regal might think that maybe we could go to Santa Cruz and Seattle and Portland and Sacramento and other places. And then if we do well there, then we could go further. So it would be a big favor to this whole project if everybody talked it out to all their friends and said, because really our qualifying race is Berkeley. If we can do well in Berkeley, we have a chance of going out to the world. And we're really, really fortunate to do this. This is like, we don't have a distributor, you know. Steve talked our way in here. So
we're going to take it everywhere.
What?
We're going to take this story everywhere.
Yeah, so a really concrete way to do that is to get on Facebook tonight or Twitter, and to tag Occupy the Farm Film and say what you thought about the film, and invite your friends. There's a Facebook event that you can invite people to, or just tell them if you don't like Facebook.
Yes.
Do you have any other plans yet to distribute the film internationally to other countries? And how can we
If you would have made the BBC, that'd be great. Yes, of course, we hope to, but that's, you know. We need to get out of Alameda County first. But we will do that. Yes.
I have a question for people in the room. How many people have set foot on the Gill tracks?
Yes.
Yeah, you're speaking about mobilization. I'm with the South Central Farmers of Los Angeles. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Darling, for bringing this. Comes as such a surprise, and I just would like to know what was the hardest obstacle that you faced with mobilization, having the 200 come to the farm, and are you up for a sequel for Alameda County to go to Alameda Street in South Central Los Angeles?
Alameda Street is a big industrial street that runs through downtown. Effie, you'd be better to answer the question. What was the difficulties in organizing the act?
I don't think I am the best person to answer that. I think there's a lot of people that have different perspectives on that, but I think that keeping it up, right? There's so many times where I've wanted to quit, so many times, and to pick ourselves back up and just keep at it over and over again for years now. And for the people that have been doing it for 17 years, way longer than I have, I just feel so much admiration and inspiration. But yeah, that's the hardest part, is to stick with it, right? Because we're inundated with different things and distractions. We would want to fly off to different projects. So yeah, thank you to everyone who has gone before me. Thank you to everyone who's coming in now. Thank you to all the people who made all of this possible, because sticking with it is the most difficult thing and what we need to win.
By the way, I want to have Miguel Altieri please stand up. Miguel's been on that land since 81, right? 81. So he saw the demise of the biological control program and fought. It was kind of a lonely battle, and it was there longer than anyone else.
Yeah, and actually, that piece of land was the house of the Division of Biological Control, a group of researchers and entomologists that developed alternatives to pesticides since the 1940s. And actually, we just finished a study showing that the public research that was conducted at the Gill Tract saved California society $19 billion in pesticides that were dumped on the environment. I want to know what if the research that is going on funded by corporations like BP and so on have raised any $1 in benefit of the society here in California.
Thank you.
Zero.
That's
So
right.
we need to continue, you as a public need to continue to make the university accountable for its public mission, because this is a land-grant university that is supposed to be doing research on agriculture for everybody, and that land cannot be sold.
That's right.
Woo!